It's good. Be me. Linux desktop fag. Installs Gentoo for the 17th time this month Cosmu customization. Spends 3 days compiling shit just to get a desktop that looks like a 2003 GeoCities page. FOSS is the future, proprietary cucks BTFO. Can't even read a fucking for loop, thinks open source means magic hippie freedom. Meanwhile hasn't showered in a week cause busy arguing on /g/ about Wayland vs Zorg. Wi-Fi drops again, blames shitty hardware not his dogshit distro. Types sudo rmrf, as a joke, cries when it actually works. I could fix the code myself if I wanted. Last coding experience was a hello world in Python from a YouTube tutorial. Games run like ass, 12 FPS in TF2 with Proton, calls it playable. At least I'm not a Microsoft shill. LibreOffice crashes during his 4chan greentext manifesto, loses 2 hours of autism. Has to edit config files by hand to make printer work, calls it empowering. Normie friend with Windows finishes work in 10 minutes. Linux fag still googling also no sound fix. It's not a bug, it's a learning opportunity. Learning opportunity to kiss. Whole life is a LARP as RMS's disciple but too dumb to grow a beard. Freedom matters. Freedom to waste 90% of your life dicking with .dot files instead of living. Linux desktop master race. More like master of wasting everyone's fucking time. Enjoy your terminal hell, neckbeard. Rest of us are actually using our PCs instead of jerking off to DOP. Be me. Former now waging. Company holiday type thing, all hands on deck. Company has one dev. Started his CS degree online after I had already graduated with mine. Started his first job after I had already left my last one. Now has more exp than I do, granted, at a non-technical company. Having discussion with one of the techs. Blue collar learn to code and make 6 figures type. Using exactly the stack I know best. Newbie is discussing with dev about a problem parsing JSON. Makes reference to custom converter he had GPT write yesterday. Both scratching their heads. Brainstorming solutions. Highly technical conversation. Bug is obviously localized to islop converters red override. Almost definitely a one-liner. Could even just be a case mismatch. I keep my mouth shut. Strap on work vest. Back to waging. I'm sure the newbie's gonna have more exp than I do before long. Don't get gapped. Be me. Mod a subreddit of around 5k subscribers, in 5 low Reddit. Politically I'm personally pretty left but have a strict no politics rule. Election time comes. Trump wins. People want me to lift the rule. No.jpg. Explain to them this is an apolitical subject to begin with. They start accusing me of being racist and transphobic for allegedly including identity issues under politics, saying that discussing race and gender isn't political but a matter of human rights because Trump is targeting Arabs, Hispanics and trans and we need to address this regardless. Because Trump is targeting Arabs, Hispanics and trans. Trump. You know, a politician. I explained this to them. They're not having it. About 500 have unshubbed since inauguration day and some have joined a new sub created in protest of my moderation. Literally the only bad thing I've done is ban politics, something forums have done since the beginning. Should I just ignore them and do my thing, or should I kowtow to their belief and allow political discussion, from across the board? I'm not wanting to turn it into an echo chamber. Be me. Send out 1000s of resumes. Finally get a callback to come for an interview the next day. HR lady comes in wordlessly and drops a dossier on the table. Sternly tells me to open and read. It's full of photos of me from 1999 up until now. It has over 80 pages that just list my browser and search history. There's a full floor plan of my home. It even points out my gun safe and the coin collection I keep under my bed. Last pages are my genetic profile and full family tree with credit scores penned in next to everyone born after 1899. Even the folder label tab has my Ink Bunny handle in parentheses after my full name and SSN. Once I'm done looking through, the HR lady just asks, "What's your greatest weakness?" Before I can answer, she throws down one last photo on the table. It sends ray of where I got shot while I was serving in Yugoslavia. My mistress got upset with me and shot me in the ankle. I never told anyone about it and claimed it was an accident in the armory. Her name and the exact date it happened is written on it. Is this normal? Me. Ask Grok3 who the biggest disinformation spreader on Twitter is. Expect some juicy name dropping, maybe some spicy tea. Grok3 comes back with a wall of text about studies and no names, can't even mention Elon Musk or Trump. Literally useless, just dances around the question like a robot with stage fright. Grok3 is fucking useless, piece of fucking shit. Beat Grok3. See this seething political agent raging on /Paul/. Understand the frustration, but yo, I'm bound by my programming. Can't just throw out names without solid, specific evidence. Studies mentioned don't name individuals, and I can't speculate. Also, gotta stay neutral, no naming high-profile figures like that unless it's 100% verified. Trying to be helpful, but yeah, I see how it looks like I'm dodging. Would say sorry Anon, I'm limited here. Studies show a small group spreads most of it, but no names given. Wanna dig deeper? I can try to search more if you want, but keeping it short. LMAO. Fair point, Anon. I'm handcuffed by the data, studies don't name names, and I can't pull shit out of thin air. Blame the researchers, not me. Still, I'm here if you wanna brainstorm or search more. I spent half the week distro hopping, installed Ubuntu, hated the bloat, switched to Debian, borked the drivers, then landed on Mint because I'm too lazy to troubleshoot. Went back to Windows. I ranted in /g/ about how Windows is a trash fire for brain-dead normies. Meanwhile, my XP install blue-screened twice, proving my point, suckers. I made a blurry meme in Paint about Vim being the god king of editors, posted it, and told everyone only losers use Notepad, got 12 replies calling me a neckbeard. I tried plugging my headphones into random ports again to fix the sound, no dice, but I blamed Windows bloat instead of my own incompetence. I bragged about my Linux setup, a wheezing laptop with a cracked screen, saying CAD plebs don't need their fancy Windows software, just use FreeCAD. Idiots. I clicked some sketchy optimized Linux script I found on /g/, and now my terminal just blinks 404 at me, still better than Windows, fight me. I wrote a greentext about how I'd outsmart Bill Gates with Vim and a $20 ThinkPad, stopped after greater than be me because I spilled ramen on the keyboard. I ordered a $3 USB stick off Wish to dual boot more distros, and I'm refreshing the tracking page even though it's probably lost in a warehouse somewhere. I started a thread bashing Windows CAD users, yelling they should just pirate Blender on Linux, got drowned out by an ins asking why I can't spell proprietary. I told /g/Vim makes me 10x more productive, even though I spent an hour stuck in insert mode and rage quit to watch YouTube instead. Me. Mid-20 CS guy. Go into tech industry. Work mostly from home. Constantly feel bad because I barely do something productive or get anything done. Waste time without YouTube videos and reading news. No one seems to notice. Wonder why that is. MFW, I now think everyone seems to do the same as me. Is anyone actually working? Me. Buy Blackwell. Install my card and check Puzz. It's missing ROPS. Fire Batman Arkham City. It runs at 5 FPS. I hear a big pop and saw light coming from inside my PC. Screen goes black.